Hi everyone, how are you? So today's video is going to be the perfect palette tag, and I've seen this floating around YouTube and I really love the questions, and I've gotten a bunch of requests to do this, so I thought I would definitely do it for you guys. If you are interested, I have a whole video about my favorite high-end eyeshadow palettes, which I will link down below, and then I'm planning on doing one on drugstore palettes, so that should be up probably next month. But in the meantime, I thought I would go ahead and do this tag and talk to you guys about it because I thought the questions were really fun. Also, I'm doing this video with my friend April from the channel Beautiful Review, which I will link her channel down below. She's really pretty. I love watching her videos. She's just really informative and fun to watch, and I think that you guys are going to love her as well. If you're not already subscribed to her channel, definitely check out her tag video and her channel. So let's jump into it. The first question is best packaging, and in my opinion, the best packaging would have to be the Urban Decay Naked 2 and Naked 3 palette. They're pretty much the same packaging, which is why I chose both of them, but I love this hard tin that they come in. When I travel, I get really nervous that my eyeshadows are going to break because if they're being tossed around, you never know. But the fact that they're in like this hard tin, you can stack things on top of them. You don't have to worry that your eyeshadows are protected. And I also love that it comes with this large full-size mirror, so when you are traveling, you can just do your makeup really well. Even when you're not traveling, I mean, I have a tendency of dropping things or stacking things on top of each other, and I just love that these come in these hard tins. I don't have to worry about my eyeshadows breaking. They're just protected so well. I think that they're sleek, and I love this packaging. I love how the eyeshadows are laid out in a line like this, how there's a spot for a brush, the mirror. I love everything about these tin like packagings for these palettes. So I would have to say these are definitely the answer to that question. The next question is best color payoff, and I had to go with my Lorac Pro palette. I feel like this palette has amazing color payoff. The shadows are super pigmented, and sometimes when you get palettes, some of them are more pigmented than others. Some of the color payoff just isn't as great. I feel like this palette as a whole has amazing color pigmentation. The matte shadows are amazing. The shimmer shadows are amazing. The light shadows, the dark shadows, everything in this palette has really great color payoff. And it's frustrating when you get a palette where all of the colors don't have great color payoff. I love Lorac shadows, but specifically the Lorac Pro palette just has really great pigmentation. So if that's something you're going for, try these for sure. The formula is awesome. They're super buttery and smooth, and I definitely recommend these. I did want to throw in like a little bonus answer for this question, and that would have to be the Maybelline Eye Studio quads or palettes. They are amazing. The eyeshadows are so great. They are by far my favorite drugstore eyeshadow quads or palettes, and I love them so much. You really can't go wrong with them because the color pigmentation on all of the ones that I have tried are fantastic. So if you're looking for a drugstore alternative, I would definitely recommend these. They're really great. The next question is most versatile, and I would have to go with my Urban Decay Naked palette, the original. This palette is amazing. Whenever I travel, I take this with me because I don't know what kind of looks I'm going to want to create, and you can create so many different looks. You can create a really nice matte eyeshadow look just using these two colors. You can create a super simple, just light eyeshadow look, a smoky look. You can add the gold in. There are so many looks you can create with this, and I feel like this palette just has endless combinations. I mean, every time I pull it out, I feel like I can create a different combination. I just feel like this is the perfect palette for versatility because there are just numerous combinations. I've created a million different eyeshadow looks with one palette, and I love this about the Urban Decay Naked palette. It's amazing. The question is best for travel. Other than the Urban Decay Naked palette that I just talked about for reasons that I just discussed, I would have to say the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette is one that I always bring with me when I'm traveling because it's super simple. First of all, it's super compact, so if you're worried about space, this is definitely one for you. But again, you can create so many different looks. I'm wearing it today, and you can create a natural eye look with like a deepened crease, or you can create a smoky look using the darker colors. You can use this for blending, for liner, for transition colors. There are just so many different uses for this Urban Decay Naked Basics palette that I feel like it's essential when you travel because you don't want to have to pack a lot. It's super small, super compact. The packaging, again, is amazing because it's hard and you don't have to worry about your eyeshadows getting crushed, and I just feel like this can be used in combination with any other palette that you might have or any other shadows just to create a really nice look. So for my biggest regret, I would have to say it is the Nude Tude palette by The Balm. I just don't really find myself using this much because I feel like when I get a palette, I want to be able to create like a full look using the palette. This one, for me, doesn't have a whole lot of like I haven't been able to create a good look that I've liked out of it just using this palette. It has really great pigmentation, but you have to kind of use it in conjunction with another palette, and I honestly just never find myself reaching for it. I feel like the colors, the lighter colors, just don't go as well with the darker colors, and I know there are people who love this palette, and maybe I need to watch like a couple of tutorials on YouTube using the shadows, because for me personally, I don't ever find myself using it. I love the packaging. I think that it is so pretty and fun with like the different girls on it and the names, but I don't find myself using it a lot. I really want to use it more, so maybe since I'm doing this video, I'll have to go back and figure out how to use it, but personally, it's just my biggest regret because I don't really touch it that often. The next question is best color names. In general, Too Faced has the best names in my opinion. I think they're just fun and flirty and girly, and I love them in all of their palettes. I feel like their palettes are just really like whimsical and pretty, and I love the names, but this one is one that I do have, the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. I love the names in this. They're kind of like sexy names, I guess you could say, for a palette. There's like, I'll just show you guys so you can check them out. But first of all, I do love this palette. It's one of my favorite like first high-end eyeshadow palettes, but I think that the names are just really cute and correspond really well with the shadows. The next question is least used, and I would have to say that my least used palette is this one by Too Faced. It's the Natural at Night palette. I love it. I think the colors are so beautiful, and I love Too Faced eyeshadows, but I don't find myself using this one nearly as much as I've used any other palette I own. I was using the top 3 shadows for a while right up here because they are really gorgeous, and they do have a nice, beautiful like combination to them. But I feel like the shadows are just not really like everyday shadows, and I don't find myself using it that much. Next question is most used, most loved Desert Island. It changes for me all the time, to be completely honest. I use one palette for like a month straight, and then I'll use another palette for a month straight. But recently it has been the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I've been using this every single day. I use it so much. Whether or not I use it for a full eye look, I literally use it every day, either to do a highlight or to do a liner color, a blending color, a crease color. I'm wearing it today just to create this full eye look, and I love it so much. I think I neglected it for a while because I go through phases, but recently, over the past couple of months, I use it so much, and I don't know what I would do without it. I feel like it's so worth the money. It's my like most used Desert Island prized possession palette. I love it so much. So those are all of my answers to the tag. I hope you guys will leave me your answers in the comment below or in a video response. I would love to hear them. I know they don't have video responses anymore, but if you film this video, let me know so I can check it out. I love hearing about palettes that I haven't tried before or different reasons why people love palettes. I just think it's really interesting because there are so many palettes on the market. So let me know what your favorite palette is down below and your least favorite if you're interested in that. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.